Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome to Operation Ducato episode 8. We have our solar panels, so that's the first thing that we are doing in this episode, and that's the front. I think they look the same if I'm honest. It's just a black panel.
That's a lot prettier.
Okay, if you say so. So we've got the first one out, we've got two and a battery, haven't we?
Yeah.
We may be getting another battery and another solar, depending. So we're gonna pop this up on the roof. It's a very cold day. The sun is out, so we don't think we're gonna actually fit it, but we're gonna get up on the roof, possibly put the brackets on.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
We might install one, but we want to sort of have a little measure up and see if we can get three out there.
Yeah. So Charlie's put the first one up. You can barely see it from down here, but I'm just checking so that it doesn't look like it's overhanging.
This is what it looks like from the top. And then we've got our dome there. And Max air fan there. We've still got all that room.
So now we're going to move this panel over from that side to see how well it fits this side. And hopefully it will sit nicely. And that the brackets aren't going to hit either. So it works out that side well with the ridges.
Yep.
This one's got to move down a tad because it's
got to come down.
Yeah, that's it.
That could come up a little bit as well.
The only thing that I'm thinking is it would even out the weight load if you put it the other way round. Instead of having two panels now on this side of the van.
Yeah.
Got to think about weight, haven't we, really? Yeah, if you still want it long ways, maybe put it more in the middle to even it out a bit.
Yeah, it fits okay like that.
Yeah, I think personally that would be better.
If we run it down the middle.
Yeah, and then it's like evening it out a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it works better actually because it's sitting on the ridges on both sides.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. That also makes it easy if I need to get up on the roof. I've got somewhere to actually go.
Yeah, that's true. There you go, it's all worked out.
That's it. So there'll be one right down the middle. One where that bit of foam is. And one in that big empty gap. Maybe I'll just see the little squares I put for the brackets. So it'll sit on the edge of the roof. There and now, edge of the roof. And this one down the middle.
So we have just both spent about an hour and a half, Charlie mostly because I've been in and out making teas and seeing to the boys, polishing the roof of the van, which I know sounds really silly. However, it's better to be safe than sorry. Before we put on the solar panels, there was a little bit of rust on it, so there's some still there. I think it was from when Charlie was doing the extractor over here, because it was a very windy day. If you saw that vlog, you will know. So I think just bits of metal have been left on the roof, and obviously with the rain and things that we've been having, it's just dried in and left little bits of rust. So we've been up here for about an hour and a half, and we now have
a very shiny roof.
Well, quarter of the van.
Yeah.
Because we've got all that, but we don't need to do all of it really. It's mostly down this way, isn't it?
Yeah,
because the wind was blowing down, wasn't it?
We thought we swept it all up.
Yeah, and obviously we missed it.
Yeah.
It's so fine though, isn't it, when
really
you
is.
do things like that. So
we swept the whole roof off, and yeah, there's still little particles left.
yeah, so they're just like, and they're quite grained on, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's taken a bit of scrubbing. So and obviously before we put down the solar panels, we want to make sure that it's good, and we want to be safe.
Yes, we don't incur any more problems.
Yeah.
Like the rust starts eating through or something.
Yeah. And once this is done, then we can attach the panels. However, I think we didn't start until gone 12:30, did we? We might get one on, possibly two. But you have said that you want to get some washers because they're quite big holes like that for a washer that's, well, for a nut that's like that. So it moves around quite a lot. But Once they're screwed in, maybe they'll be okay.
Yeah, I just don't want to take a chance.
No.
I'd
So
rather have them spread the load with a washer.
yeah, so Charlie said he probably put them in, fit them in, and then retake them apart and put the washer in, and then. But once the holes have been made, it's okay, isn't it? That's what's going to take the time. So we'll just see what we can get done before it starts getting dark, because we've only got about another hour and a half, haven't we?
Yeah. One in each of them. The other ones tomorrow. Put the other ones up on the other side. Oh, they are good. Look at that one solar panel. Might have 2 on by tonight. Bolts are in. They do tighten up very tight. They do have a little serrated edge on the back of the washer, which locks them in place. So I think I might just leave them as they are, because they're not coming undone anytime soon, to be quite truthful. And something I did notice, there's little marks here, which is an earthing point screw there. So I'm presuming these have to be earthed to the body, but I've never seen anyone earth them.
So we'll have to look through the instructions and double check that.
Double check this, yeah. But no, I've never seen anyone earth them. But I may just make some cables up anyway to run from one panel to the next, and then one common earth into a mount here.
Well, this is the most awkward one.
It, but I have got it. Just watch it.
Oh,
Got it?
No. Yes.
Yes, oh, it's in there.
There we go. 2 lovely eco-worthy solar panels on. 195 watts each. That's pretty decent. Really cheap, to be honest. Bargains off eco-worthy. I think they were about £80 each, which is really good for the quality of them. All bolted down nicely. Comes with everything, bar the brackets. They sell the brackets as well, but you can buy them on eBay cheaper, I will be honest. But they are very good quality brackets off of eco-worthy, and it comes with all the screws, the bolts, everything. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really. But they look lovely. Quite pleased. They fit beautifully. There's a case of judging sizes for this, so that it fitted on the roof neatly. I didn't want any overhang, so third one down the middle, and we'll have plenty of solar. It'll give us 580, I think I worked it out, wasn't it? Something like that, so it's plenty. So all good.
We're going to end today here. As you can probably tell, it's getting dark already, so we will see you again on Saturday afternoon maybe, or Sunday, and we will finish doing the solar panels. And we did mention on last week's episode that we got the other 2 windows for this side and the other side, so fingers crossed for this weekend's weather, and we can get one or possibly both of them fitted as well within this episode. So yeah, stay tuned, and we will see you Sunday or tomorrow, depending.
Good morning everyone, back up on the roof. We have had the worst rain imaginable. It has literally been 24 hours absolutely solid, and this is now dried up. Look how lovely that sky is. But there we go. Yeah, so I'm finishing this off today. Drilled all the holes the other day. I've got everything lined up and everything fits really well. But I didn't seal underneath here, and I didn't paint the little holes, as you can see. So what I'm doing is just removing one side at a time, lifting it up, paint it, seal it, pop them down. I did have to shorten these screws. As you can see, I cut the ends off. So I cut the self-drilling bit off just on the outer side of the roof, because it just clips another skin on the inside of the roof, so it made them not pull in very straight, so cut them off, so I think it should be lovely this time. I think the reason we went for 3 panels in the end was, one, we could get more wattage, 195 watts each, and 2, if one of them breaks or fails, we're not wasting a big 500 watt solar panel. So literally all we have to do is just change one, which to me makes a bit more sense. Plus they fit absolutely beautifully on the roof, fit inside the roof line lovely, and they look really smart from under, like from looking up. They don't look obtrusive. So with the other one slap bang in the middle of the roof there, we'll have sufficient amount of solar. And like I said, if one broke or failed for any reason, it'd be an easy change. There we go, blobbed up quite nicely. The sealant, it's the Sudol Fix-All, waterproof, sticks to anything, water resistant, PU adhesive, not silicone, so that's the right stuff for the job. Let's screw them down. There we go, I don't know if you can see that, it's nicely screwed down. It's an adhesive and sealant, so they're pretty well stuck down. I'm going to neaten up that edge, so I hate messy silicone. Yes, I know no one will ever see my silicone up here, but it makes me feel better that it looks neat. I hate it when it's all messy and blobbed around, because I don't feel it's really even doing anything more than what I've got there to seal things up. It's just a waste of silicone. All done, all secured, nice and neat, all waterproofed, all ready to go.
Next job for the day is we are going to do the insulation on the roof, because we've done all the electrics now. We can, and then that will be the ceiling pretty much ready to be boarded. We've got to order that. So I've seen these PVC wooden effect panels, so we've got to work out how many we need of them, and then we can get them ordered. I think they do sell them in Screwfix and Wix's, but they're a lot more expensive than Amazon. So yeah, we're going to measure them, and they do them in a pack of 5 or 6, which should be plenty. So we can order them and get them here, so when the 3rd panel goes up, it's then just using the insulation on there, and then we can board it, and that will be the ceiling completed. We've also got the carpet to do over the cab, so I don't know if Charlie said he might do that after we've done these 3, depending on the time, because it is already 3:20, and we know it gets dark around 4:15, so yeah, it just depends. I mean, this doesn't take too long, but then the carpet, you don't want to start it and then it's taking longer, so yeah. So yeah, we're just going to get on, see what we can get done in the time. We might call it quits after this, go in, because it is a bit chilly, and you've been on the roof for a couple of hours on and off today.
Yeah.
So on my phone lighting up, because that's how dark it is inside the van. So we've got 2 panels done of the insulation, and we've managed to cover one in the vapor barrier and take that all up as well. So tomorrow we'll carry on with that. We're running out of light now, so we've got this one to do, and then do these ones need to be left?
Yeah, I think it's them 2.
These 2.
Yeah, and then the rest can all be done.
Yeah, and we can do this one and the one down by the cab, so which you can barely see because it's really dark. But anyway, we're going to go in now. It's 4:20, so dead on an hour, and we will see you. Monday evening. It's just starting to get dark again, so we're going to end this episode here. I don't know how much we have actually filmed over these last couple of days. It doesn't feel like we've actually got a lot done this week, but with the weather we're not able to do the windows like we were hoping, because we don't really want to move on, and there's not many more jobs that we can do until the windows are in now. So yeah, we've got our fingers crossed for next week that it'll be a little bit nicer and we can get them in, and then we can get other bits and pieces done, and then we can finally get going again. So sorry we haven't filmed much and there isn't much progress in this episode, but some weeks are just going to end up like this. But we're glad that we've got 2 solars on the roof. There'll be another one here for next week as well. So yeah, pray for the good weather for us so that we can do that as well as the windows. And yeah, we can then bring the wire through, then we can completely finish the ceiling and then move on, which will be lovely. I know I haven't been doing my regular welcome to the day and things like that, and Charlie's actually taken over this episode a little bit, but that's just because I've been ever so busy with our upcoming trip coming along, getting some work done with the boys. They wanted to write their Christmas lists today as well, so yeah, we've done all that. So yeah, I haven't been in here much either. I've just left Charlie to do the little jobs that he has managed to do. But as always, please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to hit that hype button as well, just to get this video and our channel and other videos out there a little bit further as well for people that enjoy this type of content. And the rain is starting again. Bye for now. Mwah.